So in this video we're going to have a look at this surface area, move that out of the way, the surface area of a cylinder or a cylindrical solid. Okay, now what we have is understand what the pieces of our cylinder are. There's the two circles, one at the top and one at the bottom. So think of a Coke can or something like that. We've also got the flat bit in the middle here, which is being pointed out. Now when we flatten these pieces out, we get a circle at the top, a circle at the bottom, and when we roll out this area here, we end up with, well, like a rectangle, a piece of paper, and that's going to give us a rectangle. Now the top and the bottom are circles, and we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. What we see here is that this length that's being shown is actually the length around the circumference of the circle. And what we've got here now is that if I started, say, at this point just here and then unrolled the piece of paper, well, that would be the length of this piece of paper. And this piece of paper is a circle when I put it back together. The circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So the length of this piece of paper is 2 pi r. And its height, well, we're usually given the height of a particular rectangle. Now, so we might be told that the can is 20 centimetres tall. So this is 20 centimetres. How do you find the surface area of circles? We've got that information here. How do you find the surface area of a planar rectangle? Because it's much easier to look at this shape like a rectangle than it is to think about it as a curve. Well, area is the top times the height. So what we end up with is area is 2 pi r, okay, which is this length here, 2 pi r, times h, 2 pi r h. Don't be so worried about thinking about the formula, but think about the shapes. Okay, that's 2 pi r, the circumference of a circle, which is this thing here, times the height of the cylinder itself. Okay, so we put it all together and we have surface area, which you can't see, I don't think, down the bottom here, which is 2 pi r squared. So there's one of them here and there's one of them here. So there's 2 pi r squared. It's two circles plus a rectangle, which is this area here. And we have 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Again, I'm not so worried about you remembering the formula, but remember that there's two circles and there's a rectangle. And if I said to you the cylinder didn't have a lid, then what I would only have is one circle and one rectangle. Okay, but we can always figure out, given the radius of a circle or the diameter of a circle, we can always figure out the r. We can always put that into the circumference to get this length here. We're usually given the height, and then we can figure out the surface area. And that's how you find out surface area of a cylinder.